Chapter 10. Arcanum number 10. Retribution. The Wheel of Fortune. Description of the card. 2 serpents are found in the waters of life, the positive solar serpent, which cured the Israelites in the desert, and the negative lunar serpent, the tempting serpent of Eden, that of the lunar bodies, the bodies of sin. In the middle section is the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Samsara, the wheel of births and deaths. On the right side arises Hermanubis, evolving. To the left descends Typhoon Baphomet in involution. At the end of 108th lives, the wheel has made a complete turn. Whilst it rises, we observe evolution through the mineral, vegetable, animal, and human kingdoms. On falling, it descends via the same route. The Wheel of Samsara revolves 3,000 times. After this, the essence, having passed through many purifications and sufferings, returns to the Absolute, but without self-realization. In the upper part of the card, the Sphinx in equilibrium above the wheel represents Mother Nature. The Sphinx is the elemental intercessor of the Blessed Mother Goddess of the world. In it we will find represented the 5 elements: water, air, earth, fire, and ether. These correspond to the face of man, the wings of the eagle, the feet of the ox, the claws of the lion, and the staff. Esoteric meaning of the Arcanum. In Arcanum number 10, we find the Wheel of Destiny, the cosmogenic wheel of Ezekiel. Within this wheel we find the battle of the opposites, Hermanubis on the right, Typhon on the left. This is the Wheel of Ages. It is the Wheel of Fortune, of reincarnation, and of karma, the terrible Wheel of Retribution. Above the wheel is the mystery of the Sphinx. In the Wheel of Antithesis, the 2 serpents are in mutual combat. Within this wheel is enclosed the whole secret of the Tree of Knowledge. The 4 rivers of paradise flow from a single source. One of these flows through the dense forest of the sun, watering the philosophical earth of the gold of light. The other, tenebrous and murky, circulates through the kingdom of the abyss. Light and darkness, white magic and black, are in mutual combat. Eros and Anteros, Cain and Abel, live within us in intense struggle until discovering the mystery of the Sphinx. Then we take up the flaming sword. We then liberate ourselves from the Wheel of Ages. Kabbalistically, Arcanum number 10 is called the Kingdom, or Vital Center. It is called the formative root of all the laws of nature and the cosmos. To form means to conceive intellectually, and to later draw or construct. For this reason, the 10 is the formative principle of all things. The circle with a point in the center represents the mysteries of the Lingam Yoni. The circle is the absolute, the eternal feminine principle. It is the yoni from which all universes are born. The point is the lingam, the eternal masculine principle. The circle with a point is the macrocosmos. It is through the mysteries of the lingam yoni that universes can be created. The circle is receptive, the point projective. If the point is elongated, prolonged, it becomes a line, dividing the circle in 2. With the point in movement, we then have the lingam yoni, the 2 sexes, masculine and feminine. Removing the line from within the circle, we then have the number 10 and also the mantra of the Divine Mother. The whole universe is a product of sexual energy. Without the power of creative energy, the universe could not be formed. Without creative sexual energy, there is no universe. For this reason, the 10 is the formative principle of all nature. The circle with the point in the center can also be expressed as follows. The number 10 teaches us many things. Bearing in mind the circle, which is the symbol of the Divine Mother, we can also say that the following symbols are in essence the same. It is said that number 10 is the base, the kingdom, and that the person who obeys the mandates of this arcanum sees the return of all things. If the student knows how to obey, he or she will see the return of all things, will be elevated to illumination and will be able to see the ebb and flow of all things because he or she is an illuminate. The Kabbalah says that we see things in accordance with the extent to which we begin to obey the 10. In this number 10 are the principles: creation, conservation, renewal. Here is the word in its triple aspect. The point within the circle, which in movement becomes a line, can take the following forms. We have already seen that the 10 comes from the above-mentioned symbol, as also the EO, which is the mantra of the Divine Mother, giving rise also to the 10 emanations of Prakriti, or that is, the 10 Sephirot of the Kabbalah. The 10 Sephirot are 1. Ketere, the Father, the Logos; 2nd, Hokemah, the Son; 3rd, Bina, the Triune, the Holy Spirit, the Sephirotic crown. This is the first triangle. After the Sephirotic crown comes 4. Chesed, Atman, the Idamus, our divine being; 5th, Geburah, the feminine spiritual soul, the Bodhi. This is the superlative consciousness of the being. It is the principle of justice, the law. When conscience is spoken of, it is Bodhi, the Elohim, who says, "Fight for me in the name of Tetragrammaton." 6. Tifereth, Manas, the human soul. This is the second triangle. In the third triangle we have 7. Netzach, the solar mind, the Christ mind, the true solar astral body. The cubical stone, sex. 8 showed the true solar astral body. 9, Yesod, the cubical stone. 10th, Malkut, the physical body. The 10 Sephirot are within us. They underlie all organic and inorganic matter. Every human being has them, however, it is necessary to incarnate them. The Sephirot, once self-realized, shine within Atman like precious gems. The Sephirot form regions where angels, cherubim, powers, etc. live. The Sephirot have their points of relationship with the physical body. Katare, the crown, the upper part of the head; Hokemah, the right side of the brain; Be'ena, the left side of the brain; Hesed, the right arm; Geburah, the left arm; Tiperet, within the heart; Netzach, within the right leg; Hod, within the left leg; Yesod, within the sexual organs; Malkut, within the feet. These are the Sephirotic points of contact within the physical body. The Sephirot are atomic. They are not atoms of carbon, oxygen, or nitrogen. They are atoms of a spiritual nature which belong to occult, esoteric, and spiritual chemistry. Sephirot are masculine, and there also exist Sephirah, which are feminine. It is also the plural form of the word. Deep space, the magnetic fields, etc. constitute the neutral zone. This one will not find in books. It must be discovered for oneself. I speak to you from the direct mystical point of view.